Welcome back to Clarity Farms. It is late December now, so it's finally time to talk about our goats breeding season and kind of get into all the specifics and what we're doing with that. And yeah, let's get into it. So this year for our breeding operation, we have two bucks again, Cal and Bucky, the same bucks. And as you can see in the background right now, we have Cal's group in this electrical fencing. And then over in the background, we have Bucky's group and our permanent fencing. So you want to talk to him about Cal's group?
Yeah, Cal has 4 girls, and they're all mature, not like Bucky's group over there.
Yep.
And 4 girls is Cookie, Corella, Latte, and Pearl. And we're trying to get them to have 3 to 2 babies.
Yeah, it would be nice if they threw 2 to 3 babies. But speaking of our does, Cookie in the background, she's always had 3 so far. We've had her for 2 breeding years. Latte was her first year with us last year, and she had 2. Corella had 3, but sadly only one of them made it. They were really underdeveloped, and she got worms, so we're not really sure if that's what it was. So we're praying that that doesn't happen this year. And then Pearl, she's new to us this year, so she hasn't had a breeding season with us. We got her in late summer, and she was pregnant, and then she had 2 stillborns. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. But Cal is definitely excited. He has 4 does, so he has way more than Bucky, but he's definitely more experienced, and I think he's up for the challenge. So yeah, I think he will definitely do well. We have them in this bigger paddock, in this electrical fencing, and with it being so warm, like it's late December right now, and it is currently 65 degrees, so the grass is still really lush here. So we haven't had to give them hay or anything yet, which is really nice, because we kind of started that rotational grazing, and we're getting more and more into it, which has definitely paid off even just within the last couple months. But they have a bigger area, and then they're going to be rotating off every week with Bucky's group, so we'll go over to Bucky's group and I'll show you them. But the kind of idea is that Bucky's group will come out here and graze while they go to a permanent fencing, so just so that they're kind of on and off for at least a while we have the grass and while we're able to rotate them. So as it gets later into winter, we'll probably slow that down, but as for now, that's kind of our operation and what we're doing. Do you have anything to say?
No, I don't.
Sweet. All right, let's give you over to Bucky's group, and we'll kind of explain what's going on over there.
Let's go to Bucky.
Alright, so we're over here at the homestead. This is Bucky's herd. We have Deanie and Coco over here, who are much younger than the other ones you saw over at Cal's pen.
They're both about 2 years old, so, and this is also their first time breeding because Bucky didn't do his job last year with Coco, and Deanie, she was too small. So this is Deanie's first year, and hopefully Coco's first year. But yeah, take it through.
Deanie is probably our most lovable goat. Yeah, she's very, as you can see, loves people. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, Deanie's definitely very lovable. She is Cookie's baby, and Cookie's very docile, so that definitely got passed down to her. She's pretty small, and Bucky's not the biggest either, so this herd should probably have some like pretty small babies, especially with Deanie. Coco, I'm really hoping that she can have her babies this year. Word on the street is that Bucky's been kind of doing his job, so hopefully he kind of follows through with that. But yeah, Coco is 2 years old as well. She's super lovable. She's always been super well built, a very strong goat. So hopefully everything goes well with her. And then lastly, we have Bambi in here. Bambi is our wether. We've talked about him a few times on the channel. Basically just means he's a castrated male. And he's also Cookie and Cal's baby. So he's a full brother to Deanie. But he is not in the industry of making babies. So he's just kind of over here as a friend for them and as a number, but we thought it was good to kind of separate all the younger ones and the more mature ones. And yeah, it's been working out well. So they've been doing good. Bucky has those blue eyes, Cal has those blue eyes. So we have a few does that have brown eyes, but hopefully their genetics, since blue eyes are dominant, that they'll carry over more. So we're hoping for some blue eye babies in 6-ish or so months. a little less than 6 months. So that puts us to what, like June-ish, I think. So yeah, we should be having babies around June. And is that it? I don't know what else to talk about as far as the breeding season goes. I feel like that covered
it all.
everything. Yep. So we have a few more updates with the chickens that I haven't said, and let's get into that. All right, so there he goes, always on cue. But our chickens, so last time we talked, I think we had about 20ish or so chickens, and we're down to 6. So we had a predator within like 1 week that took out whatever 6 minus, no, how do you do that? 6 minus 20? No. We had a predator that took out all but 6 within like a week. That's what I'm trying to say. And so yeah, we're down to left to 5 hens and a rooster. And so we're definitely not getting a lot of eggs, especially with it being wintertime. But we plan on restocking. We kind of changed some things with our coop and what we're doing, so we've kind of eliminated the threat of the predator. It's been about a month or so since we lost a chicken, 2 months or so since we lost a chicken. So we're doing good with that. And then at that same time, we also had what we think was a hawk or some type of separate threat that was taking out all of our guineas. So we have one singular guinea left from the 12 that we bought, and so that sucks. And then they also took out 4 of our white guineas too. So now we're down to 3 guineas. So it's been, that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. It's been rough for the poultry on Clarity Farms, but I think everything's good. Come springtime here in a couple months, we'll probably restock, get all of our poultry back to where it needs to be. But yeah, it's been rough, man. It's been real rough for the poultry. But I think we're good for now. But last update, I want to tell you about the compost pile that we've kind of started. We've been taking all of this, our trash barrel. Oh, look at that. But we've been taking all of our chicken manure and chuff, which is just like pine shavings, and we always dump them here. And so now we've kind of started a compost pile, and then we're throwing in whatever else. Right now, with it being winter, it really is. Right now, with it being winter, it really is just mostly chuff and chicken manure. But any organic scraps that we have, eggshells, we throw into that compost. We turn it, and yeah, any straw and goat manure we also put in there. So yeah, we're starting to compost so that come spring we'll have lots of good dirt and soil for our garden. So everything that we can do to kind of use every little thing for another thing. That's what we're about, man. That's what we're about. So I think that's all the updates we have. That's our breeding season. You laughing at me, or you're just?
No, I'm laughing about
Oh,
that
good.
guy and you.
Oh, I got you. So yeah, I think that's everything. That's our breeding operation, our chicken update, our compost update. We've been putting up some fencing. I feel like, do we have any other updates?
I don't think so.
I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
Clarity Farms out!